Test, test. All right, what's up, everybody? My name's Taylor Foxx. It's been a while since you guys have seen me. Last time you guys probably saw me was in Lights Out, September 6th, about 9 months ago. And I kind of wanted to get my story out about where I've been in the last 9 months and why you haven't seen me in the cage since then. I was supposed to get back in the cage December 7th at Lights Out, pretty much 2 shows after I was just on. And I ended up breaking my toe in half about 3.5 weeks out, which caused my coaches to pull me out because of limitations to my training. Fuck. You okay? I couldn't train at all. It was hard, to do what I wanted to do, to be prepared to get into a cage to fight. So in that time, I started doing strength and conditioning by myself. I did it wrong. I did it too heavy, did it too much, too often. I was just killing myself, and it was affecting my training, affecting my mood, affecting everything. I was training every way I could while my toe was injured, doing the wrong things again, not letting myself heal properly. In result, my toe is not healed correctly, and it will never be the same. So it is what it is. It doesn't really matter about that, but I was just doing the wrong things, Soon after that, I moved into a van that I renovated because I want to train more. I wanted to live this life more. So I moved to the gym pretty much so I could train more, spend less money on rent, all that stuff. So I've been transitioning for that for the last seven months or so. Next, I got scheduled for Rough in Phoenix, Arizona for February 28th. And 3 weeks before that, I broke my ribs. Broke 2 of my ribs. I didn't know I broke them until I went to the doctor 3 days later after I couldn't really move, I couldn't breathe, couldn't really eat very well. Everything hurt that I was doing. Any shift in my body was hurting. So I went to the doctor and they told me I fractured 2 ribs, which, it was unfortunate. It hurt mentally, physically. Couldn't do much, 6 weeks. I pretty much just rode a stationary bike to keep my physical fitness up, my weight down, keep my cardio up. I'd just do that for an hour a day, just mindlessly. In that time, I was working on my mindset. I had started working with a mindset coach, Mindset Mike, and he just started working with me on just becoming my best self. Been journaling 3 times a day about what I'm grateful for, what I'm getting better at, what I want to get better at, just little things like that. And in that time, when I did break my ribs, I found this quote from Dominic Cruz when he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
I did not get better until I gave up on fighting the injury. And what I mean by fighting the injury is saying, you'll be fine, you'll come back, just keep training, keep training, keep training, keep training. The issue was knowing that fighting was the only way I was going to be happy then. It was being able to compete was the only way I could find peace. Being able to prove that I was as good as I always was, even after the injuries.
When he stopped doing everything is when his body finally healed, and that really resonated with me. So I took the time, let my body heal, focused on my mindset, and then when I could, I hired a new strength and conditioning coach to kind of manage my load so I wouldn't kill myself anymore. And it helped tremendously. I feel faster, stronger. I have a program now to follow, which translated really well to my first competition back, Jiu-Jitsu World League. My 3rd Jiu-Jitsu competition ever. Still white belt, only been training Jiu-Jitsu a year at this point, consistently. And April 11th, went to a division higher than I usually compete at. Went to 168, and I went 3-0, no points scored against me. I had 2 subs, 20-second guillotine, a Rotolo guillotine, almost RNC in the finals, but dominated. That was leading perfectly into IMAF, basically international MMA. And I had the chance to compete for a spot on the team. First day tryout was a sparring session and situational rounds, which I felt great, felt confident in. If you get past that, you go to the next day. The next day is a fight. If you win that fight, then you get the Team USA spot. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to fight for the spot. They said I was 3rd. The mental shift that I've made from there is I'm not pulling my punches anymore, and I'm going hurt. I'm going to hurt everybody I'm in that cage with, because it's either me or them. That's what I learned last time. And I don't want that feeling again, so I'm going in there to really hurt them. Yeah, man, all these setbacks have really shown me like how grateful I am really to fight, you know? Like I don't have to fight, I get to fight. That's what I choose to do every single day. So there's no reason to be worried, to be, you know, scared, to be freaked out, to be stressing about things that don't even matter, you know? A bunch of uncontrollable things, you know? I can only control so many things, so I'm gonna control me, control how I perform, control my energy, and that's all I can do. And when I go into that cage and I do all that, I know I will win. I know I will finish whoever's in that cage with me.
We got Taylor, we got Kel coming up.
June 14th, lights out, Thunder Studios, Long Beach. I'm bringing the heat, coming for a finish, you know? I'm giving it my all. I'm not leaving anything in that cage. And yeah, we'll find out on June 14th. TEAMS MMA, I love you boys. You get me ready for everything. Anything else? What else?
That's good.
Is that good?
Fair. I think that's good.
Cool. Let's get it, brother.
You gotta bring me a do right now.